Pujya Swamiji, Principal Sir, the Gurus who teach in this college, and my dear students. Something sounded very interesting to me. I should start with that. When he said, the people from other colleges, please raise their hand. I found only a couple of males, but a lot of ladies. So as soon as I came, I said, sir, in my days there were no ladies. So I have started admitting ladies. He said, no, they are the prize winners. So this I can very much recognize because PK Sridhar and Santhanam, chartered accountants, is 40% ladies. Very soon, we want to be 51% ladies. Because I personally believe they are more dedicated, more hardworking, and less diversions. So our next managing partner, co-managing partner is a lady. Our partner in charge of domestic business development is a lady. Partner in charge of taxation all India is a lady. Partner in charge of international business development who spends most of her time abroad is a lady. Now this is a very proud moment for me because I have been a student like all of you here for 3 years, 73, and I was trying to get back some of my memories. And this college made me what I am today. So I'm going to explain that sometime if I have the time. I want to make this a little interactive. I'm going to tell you 5 stories and link them to what Swami Vivekananda said and probably some Tirukurals. How many of you know how much is a marathon run? Anybody here? How much? How many kilometers? Okay, 42.2 kilometers. How many of you have run marathons here? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have run marathons. Congratulations. Okay, I might have left a count. We have got about 6 people who have run marathons. Okay? Right. What I'm going to tell you now is after a question, how many of you think you can run a marathon? How many of you think, future I will try and run marathons? How many of you? Not the people who are already running. Okay, some 10, 15 of you, okay? Now listen to this. Fauja Singh is in United Kingdom. Fauja Singh is 112 years old. How many years? 112 vayassu. He ran his first marathon when he was 89 years old. When he was 89, he ran his first marathon. Gladys Burrell is a lady. She was called Gladys the Gladiator, Hawaii. She died when she was 100. She ran her first marathon when she was 86. 86. Sri Krishna Deshpande, he ran his first time, he ran itself only at the age of 65. There is a lot of hope for all of us. And his first marathon at the age of 81. So 89, 86, 81 years old, they started their first marathon. So can I now ask the audience, how many of you now think you can run a marathon, even if the age of 80? A lot of you, right? 25%. It's something like the blood donation. It will improve. So what happened between my first question and this question? Did I ask you a different question? No, I asked you the same question. What happened? Vivekananda says, whatever you think you will be. If you think you are weak, weak you will be. If you think you are strong, You will be strong. He said that in 19th century. So very first problem we all have is we think small. We want to get 55% mark because the neighbor got 54% mark. Why? Okay. What does Kural say on this? Shudamal thane mudivu eidum tan kudiyai tazhadu ungorubavar. Those who are prompt in their efforts to do good to their family or society or nation need no deliberation. Such efforts of themselves will succeed. You have to just take effort. Results will come automatically. Second story. I believe in stories. In fact, our training in our office is called audit stories. Because I tried theory, nobody was listening. So I said, okay, I'll tell you stories. With stories, it goes into your mind also better. Anybody here who has heard of Mark Inglis? Mark Inglis was a mountain climber. He had climbed a lot of mountains in the world. And there was a snowstorm when he was climbing one of the mountains. And he was stranded in a cave. So he could not come out for 48 hours, 72 hours, I can't remember how much. And after that amount of time in extreme cold, frostbite sets in. Your whole thing becomes numb. After some time, they get dark. The only solution to frostbite is to cut the limb off. Otherwise, you will die. Mark Inglis is in a cave. Somehow they have come to know he is there. The snowstorm has reduced. The helicopter is coming to rescue him. They are going in. They look at the feet and said, both of your feet will have to be amputated. He says, I know. I know by the color of it. I can't feel anything. His immediate question was, please listen to this carefully. Has anybody climbed Mount Everest without two legs? Doesn't it require claps? He didn't say, oh my God, what did I do? He didn't blame his father, mother, God, Guru, the person who taught him climbing. So he said, let me now attempt the impossible, because for him, impossible meant I am possible. He was the first double amputee without two legs to climb Mount Everest. Pannamurla Arunima Singh, a lady, lost her leg. She climbed Mount Everest. Mount Everest climbing is not for all of us. What did Swami Vivekananda say long back? Never think there is anything impossible for the soul. It is the greatest heresy to think so. If there is sin, this is the only sin. What is the sin? Thinking that you are weak. Thinking some work is impossible. We all keep saying, no, ennala mudiyadu. I have already failed in 8th standard. What does it matter? To say that you are weak or others are weak, you don't have to say you are weak. But you say others are weak. That is also a terrible thing. What does the Kural say? Thank you for all this. Otherwise, I would not have gone and searched for these Kurals. Arumai udaithandru asavamai vendum, perumai muyarchi tharum. Yield not to feebleness which says, this is too difficult to do. It happens to us all the time. Whatever it is, we always feel that, oh, it's difficult. Labor will give the greatness of mind which is necessary to do it. Just attempt. Keep on attempting. Don't bother about failures. Because failures are part of life. They told you about me, about how I was known as Rank Ramki. I was 3rd All India rank in CA Intermediate. I was 2nd All India rank in Costing Inter. 2nd All India rank in Costing Final. 9th All India rank in CA Final. I was called Rank Ramki. And I failed in the very first accounting exam I took. Nobody knows about it. So there was a diploma course, not even a big course. Diploma course in accounting, I failed. Amma vandadu BSc Maths la irundhu. Debit credit e theriyadu. Anyway, we managed. Okay. The third story is about water. Whatever you do in your life, don't do. Please conserve water because there is no water. Population is increasing. Can anyone tell me how much percentage of the water in this world is drinkable, potable? 1.2%, which is ridiculously low. And we are spoiling it also. Most of it is full of microplastics now. Anand Malligawad, he could have again, like us, cried saying that the lakes are not so dirty, they are not working. People are, polluting it. He has revitalized 23 deteriorating lakes in Bangalore. 23 lakes. Let me tell you something personal also. I had a flat in Bangalore which I wanted to go because of the weather. Madras weather is a little problem. But my wife and daughter said, if you want, you go. I'm not coming. So I was trying to sell it. Within 3 months, the price of the flat went up by 10 lakhs. So I said, what happened? Nothing has happened. Is it because of Congress government? I said, no, not like that. There was a lake view from our flat. I was in 11th floor. I had rented it out. The lake got cleaned by this guy and the market value went up by 10 lakhs. So Swami Vivekananda said, take up one idea. I don't think there is any better idea in this world. Take one idea. Make the one idea your life, your mission. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves and every part of your body be full of that idea. And just leave every one idea alone. Don't bother about others. This is the way to success. If you want one advice in your life, this is the only advice that can be given. If you concentrate, if you do something, continuously, they say 10,000 hours. If you study a subject for 10,000 hours, you become a reeking expert without doing anything else. Of course, 10,000 hours is a hell of a lot. We are coming to fourth story. I asked Swamiji, is there a time limit? He gave me no time limit till you start saying something else. I still remember that fellow who kept on talking for 3-4 hours. And somebody came from the audience with a gun. He said, no, I'll stop. He said, no, you carry on. It's not for you. He said, for whom it is? He said, for the person who brought you here. Only these two gentlemen are not a problem now. Okay. How many of you go to gym? என்னப்பா இந்த வயசுல எல்லாருமே ஜிம் போவீங்கன்னு நினைச்சேன். சரி, ஓகே. So about 15-20%. What did Vivekananda say about gymnasium? The world is a great gymnasium. He didn't say gymnasium is the next building in the road. The world is a great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong. I want to share with you a story of my very good friend. I get very emotional talking about her, but I'll have to talk. Preeti Srinivasan. Anybody has heard of Preeti Srinivasan of Soul Free? Please go Google and see. She's in Thiruvannamalai. Preeti Srinivasan was a national cricket player. She was a swimming champion of Tamil Nadu. And her father went to United States, so she went with him. She was in the top 2 percentile of smart students of the United States of America, entire. And then she comes back, she has an accident, falls, and the connection between the brain and the spinal cord is broken. She's a quadriplegic, she's always in wheelchair. Wheelchair meaning thereby, if she wants to go to the bed, somebody will have to carry her and put in the bed. Okay? And she cannot turn herself. If you sleep in the same position, what happens? Bed sore comes. Her mother has 4 or 5 alarms, so gets up in the night and turns her over. So she was totally depressed, obviously. A person like this becomes, only a wheelchair person. She's totally broken. Then her mother told her, you can be depressed or sit in a corner and look at all the people who are back injured, who are, suffering in life, and bring them up. I believe if there are such people, let's say spinal cord injury kids, they used to give them poison because the brother or sister cannot get married. So this was a situation. She has a state of the art, one of the best in the world. If you go to Tiruvannamalai, please see that. A place where any back injured person can be totally brought up. Somebody comes, I have seen person black in color, because when you have bed sore, it's terrible to see that. It's like a burn victim. They take them to the ICU and then make them better, take them to a normal bed. From that, they are given a wheelchair, and she has got some of the best treatments in the world, including a swimming pool, because under the swimming pool is easy to do exercises. She's got magnetotherapy. Everything is there. There are doctors assisting her. I think she has spent about 7.5 crores in this. And she says, anybody who's back injured, send them to me. I will correct them and send them home. When they go home, they not only go in a wheelchair, they go learning something. They have put a computer center. They have put a place where they can learn, So when they go out with something, okay, I can live now from that condition. So, this is why Swami Vivekananda said, the world is a great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong. It doesn't matter how weak you are. Kural says, Daivattanahadanam. We say, no, fate, what can we do? I lost this, I lost that. Daivattanahadanam muyarchidan maivratto kolidaram. Although it said that something cannot be attained because of fate, it labor with bodily exertion will reach its reward. I come to the 5th story. Before that, my advice would be to kindly read about Vivekananda, because you can read a lot of things, but here is a saint of India who has really brought fame to the whole country in the international arena. So I was thinking that all Vivekananda, whatever he said, should have been serious. So then I found that he can have a lot of humor also. So I believe there was a Britisher, those days the Britishers' jobs were to bring us down. So he said, they were sitting in a dining table. He told Vivekananda ji, a pig and a bird cannot share the same table. Normally what we will do is we'll get angry. This is Swami Vivekananda. He gave him a very fitting reply. Whenever you want, I will fly away. I am the bird, meaning thereby, he is the pig. Another British gentleman came and said, he wanted to bring him down. He said, Vivekananda, you are going the road, you are seeing a purse full of money, US dollars, and you have a book on wisdom. Which will you pick? Vivekananda said, only money. He said, see, I expected this. You guys are like this. Between wisdom and money, you choose money. He said, no. You only pick what you don't have. I don't have money, I have wisdom. Why should I pick up wisdom? I have wisdom already. Okay. So last is my own story. Story is important because this institution has done so much for me. I have to tell you where I came from. I came from Kumbakonam. I studied entirely in Tamil medium for first standard to first year BSc. My father died on my 18th birthday. So we had to move to Chennai. And I came to, actually I wanted to do CA because my father was a CA. But I had done mathematics, MPC in PU, so I wouldn't get commerce. Actually, I tried. I applied to new college, they said no. Then I came to Vivekananda because only I have done BSc Math. So I went and told them I have done first year BSc. They looked at it and said, you have done in Tamil medium. I don't know whether it matters at all. Mathematics, when you do Tamil, the X is X, Y is Y, thank God. But anyway, they decided that it is no good for me. So they gave me again first year. And it was very convenient for me. Father was not there, no brothers. So I really enjoyed life, which many of you must have done. And it dawned on me only when I saw in the notice board my name. The maximum classes cut was me. I don't know, preserve all the notice boards. Luckily, you should not. So there were two names in that, Seshadri and Ramakrishnan. So immediately went to my guardian. My brother-in-law was my guardian, was in Las Avenue. I was staying with him and coming and studying. So he said only one thing, my name will be spoiled. You can be any way you want. So I was going for movies, those days there used to be a Blue Diamond, it is not there now. You go there, sit there, till about 10 o'clock you can keep on seeing movies. Lovely, no? Somebody should think of that idea. Anyway, at all cricket matches I used to go. So I was not there in the class only. That's the only difference. So after my brother-in-law told me, it dawned on me that I have to do something about myself. So I came back and started studying. But studying mathematics is not easy. So I still was finding it very difficult. And my whole life changed when I passed through the library one day. I passed through the library and I said, எல்லாரும் போய் இதோ படிக்கிறாங்க, என்னதான் பண்றாங்க பார்க்கலாம்னு உள்ள போனேன் நான். So I saw a book called, this is how fate comes. Book called Algebra Can Be Fun. It's by a Russian author. So I took that, read that, and I said, oh my God. I thought mathematics was my nemesis, but I found it can be very interesting. So I started reading. In the second year, there was statistics. So I read 5 books on statistics. So from where I was, I had never done more than 70 marks in my mathematics in my entire life. So I got 137 out of 150. I still remember that. So those were very free days because first year no exams at all. Second year only one subject. So 137 out of 150, I said okay. Then they come and told me, no, you are first in the college. I said, first in the college, no, first in the class. He said, okay, first in the college. Then after 2 days, they came and told me, you are first in the university itself. Then only I knew, oh, Ramakrishnan kudi idhu irukku pola irukku. I finished my third year with, I think, 10 or 12 hundreds out of 100. So I was first in the Madras University. All that came because one day I strayed into that library. I could have gone to a movie instead or cricket match. Vivekananda said, all the powers in the universe are already ours. We don't know. It's we who have put our hands before our eyes. I can't see the sun because, and cry that it is dark. We can cry, all of us cry, saying that I don't have this, I don't have that. So, Vivekananda on education, I'll finish with this. Education is not the amount of information that is put into the brain and runs riot there, undigested all your life. We must have life building, man making, character making, assimilation of ideas. This is one of the greatest institutions which exists in this country, and named after one of the greatest individuals of this country. You have everything before you. You have the same library which saved me. Please make the maximum out of that. One day you may be standing here as a chief guest and addressing the students of your days. Thank you very much.